Good job by Bugs moving his feet, but a better job by Iowa of understanding the overplay. Good delivery from Uthoff to Jock. Earlier this season in Chapel Hill versus North Carolina, and also in Columbus to open the conference season.
Woodbury fouls up the Jock miss. 6-0 Hawkeyes to start. Here's Peter Jock for three from the corner, knocks it down. What a start for the visitors from Iowa City. He applied. Gazelle breaks that, beating Mason up the floor. And Gazelle goes all the way end to end.
Yeah, that just can't happen. He went.
Ann Arbor on Saturday by 5. Here's Ola Shaney. Easy look inside, off the glass and in.
It's going to force Iowa to make a decision whether to double, and then the three-point shooting will become far easier for the Golden Gophers.
Aaron White, tough shot. He's got 4.
Because that was not a good shot.
Uthoff trying to answer and does, circling in the lane and scoring with the left hand.
How about the versatility by Uthoff of putting the ball?
Uthoff backing down Morris, shoots over him and scores.
Really nice offensive patience by Uthoff. He understood that he had the size advantage.
Off the miss, Gazelle pushing, kicking in the corner. Jock for 3. Peter Jock hits his second 3. He's got 8 points.
The seal that White was trying to put on him posting up.
Morris comes out, Hollins back in as the Hawkeyes go back inside.
That's pretty nice job of an interior feed to the strong hand of White in Nebraska.
Peter Jock from the elbow. Jock having a great half. He's got 10. Up the floor to Clemens.
Oh boy, they missed Ola Shaney. He had a duck in. He had a duck in earlier in that possession, but Oglesby able to get his feet set.
And it stays with the Hawkeyes. White feeds Clemens, and he got it to go. Jock to Woodbury. Again, the one-on-one matchup with Walker across the lane. Good, and a foul. Woodbury-Walker matchup. Instead, the Hawkeyes go in the corner. Gazelle buries the 3.
And another small play, but was very important, made by Woodbury there to penetrate offensively.
To your point, Sean, about the length, the Hawkeyes have blocked 7 shots to Minnesota's none. As Jock buries his first field goal here in the second.
Defensively.
3rd assist for Matthew, averaging 6 per game. Uthoff answers for Iowa. Against Eliason. Uthoff another 3. Woodbury to tap out, and Clemens has it. Quick pass to White.
How about the play by Woodbury? Another big-time play by Woodbury. Now he's not going to...
Ewell misses. Another offensive rebound. The tap is there for Woodbury. It's quiet in the first half. Not the case right now. Ewell buries the big shot. The freshman steps up. Big answer for Iowa. This can regain the lead. Gazelle, Uthoff from the corner. Jared Uthoff with 20. Iowa back on top by 2.
20 for Iowa. I'm going to be very surprised if he doesn't get the basketball here.
7 to shoot. And now the clock is stopped. Uthoff buries it, and Iowa leads by 2. 6.1 to play. And a timeout call. Stop. There was a pause there, so they're going to fix this. But I saw that during live action, that for a brief moment there with about 11 to play and 9 to shoot. And you can see for yourself here atop. And that was after the clock once again was working properly. But the officials are going to take a look. And I think we're going to have a clock adjustment here.
Guard Matthew.
And Matthew has it. Matthew with 2. Matthew with 1. To the basket, lays it up. It's good. Will it count? For now, they're waving it off. It looks to me it's still in his hand. To me, like the ball was still in his palm of his hand, and sure enough, it's all over. Video confirms a 2-point Iowa win. Hawkeyes another solid win on the road.
Tremendous job. job offensively, especially in the last 4 minutes. Talk about your teammates recognizing the size mismatch you had on a couple times, once with Matthew and another time with Hollins, and getting you the basketball.
I think we did a good job collectively as a team getting the ball to where it needed to be. You know, I was feeling it. You know, I had a mismatch against, like you said, Matthew and then another guy. And I told Mike, you know, I got him in the post. I got a mismatch. Just give me the ball.
What was it like in the huddle over there? You guys have had some leads in the past that you didn't close out. How important was it for you guys to close this thing out at home, at least from a mental standpoint?
It was huge. You know, I think we really came together as a team. This is what we